the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners. Together, reducing fraud worldwide.
So when you're looking at the makeup of your ethics and compliance function, it's really important to look at everything that your organization does. Is it operating internationally? Is it developing certain products that are being shipped internationally? Do you have touch points with government entities? Are you getting raw goods and materials from other countries? All of these different factors and components are going to impact the type of program you're going to have and who's going to be in that program to help manage all these different aspects. So if you're importing and exporting goods and services, you're going to need import and export personnel. You're going to need internal auditors. You've got cybersecurity risks now that could feed into your ethics and compliance function. You're going to need attorneys and lawyers, internal counsel, outside counsel for potentially criminal matters, civil matters, accountants, finance and regulatory professionals. There's a tremendous amount of skill sets and individuals and professionals that you're going to need to have if you want to have an effective compliance program. In addition to doing a risk assessment and understanding where your risks are, that's going to help build and reinforce your ethics and compliance program, you need to make sure that you have the right people and the right technology to support the whole program. Fraud investigators, cybersecurity analysts. Do you have the right software and technology? Are you doing data analytics? Are you doing visual analytics or textual analytics on your email system or your instant messaging system? What are those pieces and parts that you're going to need to support your program? And every organization is going to be different. Some organizations may need a very, very large staff with a lot of key software and technology. Other organizations, based upon how they're designed, they may need a different framework. There's not a one-size-all-fits model. But it's important that once the risk assessment's done, that is going to help feed into what type of people do you need to hire or have staffed, and the technology you're going to have to employ to implement that entire program. Every allegation should be taken seriously, whether it's a one-sentence allegation or whether or not it's 20 pages with support documentation. Every concern needs to be looked at and investigated. One of the worst things that can happen is someone has taken the time to file a complaint and it doesn't get investigated. Now, there may not be enough information to do a full investigation, but if that allegation is closed and there was merit to it, and the employee knows that, or the internal person or the external person knows that, it will really damage the ethics and compliance function as word gets around that someone who had a legitimate complaint concern brought it forward and nothing was done about it. And that's probably one of the worst things that could happen to an organization with regards to how they manage allegations and complaints.